I have been quite inactive for a few months, but with a huge spike in cheating recently I had to make this video. I hope you guys enjoy. First off is the first use of cheating in Floor 7 on Hypixel Skyblock, and that is dating back to early January, where a player by the username Hale9 decided that the game was boring and started designing his cheating client to do terminals faster. Hale9 already was one of the best terminal speedrunners without cheats at the time because he had godlike ping. After a few weeks of people knowing he had the client, people in Dungeon Gang mainly, it was released fully to the public and the era of cheating began. This lasted from February to late March, and the prime of it was from early January to mid-March, March being when most people who used it got banned, and this was one of the only major ban waves they gave to players using the Hale9 client. This client featured ghost blocks, bone macro, narrate and many more features, but the most notable was ghost blocks, bone macro and auto terminals. After April it was to the point where you would get banned for helling if you used it too blatantly just by watchdog. So a few months later shady add-ons was released, which we will get into later. Something else that was mildly used was no ping terminals, which got people banned a lot if the server lagged. Freecam was also used a lot, and this was not bannable if you did it with your friends and not Finder because it was undetectable, and you wouldn't get banned for it. I myself used this and never got banned even after I used it way after the era when doing it was popular. I will display me using it on screen now. I can't pinpoint when it was used exactly, but it was used before Hale was ever used and still works today. However, is really bad compared to other cheating clients nowadays because shady add-ons exists, which makes Dungeons creative mode basically. From May to July cheating was very subtle and there weren't major cheating clients being released, and cheating still existed, but you couldn't go in Finder and just find people casually helling like how you could in February. But then shady add-ons was released. This client has some of the most wild and crazy features ever. I won't go in depth in terms of describing the features because Teresa trailer you can watch on YouTube for it, so you can check that out, but this made cheating even more crazy than it was before and revived Floor 7 dungeons. This was around the time where the economy had started to be inflated with dupes, and this marks where we are now. Skyblock is dying as we say it, but the admins won't do anything to stop the cheaters because of how many there are. We don't know if new cheats will come and whatever crazy stuff will happen, but this is what we have for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as it's the most effort I've put into YouTube, so thank you if this made your day. This marks the end of the video, and as always, fuck cheater.
Hale? Yes, in fact they use worse versions of it. There's like an even more broken version of it, which I don't really want to name, but yeah, there's like an even more OP version of the mod that people use now that has like a ton of features. It's honestly ridiculous the lengths people go to cheat in this game.